Hey everybody, Yankee here. You know, something that's been talked about a lot in the news lately is ghost guns. The administration and the ATF have been spending a lot of time trying to terrorize people about ghost guns. What ghost guns are is basically just kits that you can buy, and then you can build your own firearms at home. But the powers that be want to prevent you from doing that. In fact, they've demonized them and demonized them and demonized them, saying, oh my God, criminals can get a hold of them. Joe Biden himself is terrified that Corn Pop might get one. So they've been saying, all they do is put guns in the hands of bad guys, even though bad guys don't really have a problem getting guns in their hands. They usually steal them from law-abiding citizens. Or, here's another thing, most people who use a gun in a crime weren't criminals before they committed that crime. So ghost guns don't really have any positive effect on crime, as in creating more crime. In fact, these statistics that they've been rolling out saying, oh, we've recovered 10 times more 80%ers than we did in 1995 or whatever. Well, because they didn't exist back then. So if you get any of them now, that's way more than you used to. And if you just compare it to homemade guns, well, of course it's going to be more prevalent now that it can be done. People have 3D printers, people have the tools, etc., and they have 80%ers. So just finding more of them at crime scenes doesn't mean they're making more crime. That just means maybe someone went and bought an 80%er instead of breaking into someone's house, bashing them in the head, and taking their gun. It might have prevented a crime, actually. So 80%ers are not these horrible things people make them out to be. And in fact, they're your right. As a citizen, you have a right to manufacture your own firearms. The only way the government manages to in any way legally, and legally should be in quotation marks there, put themselves into that situation and take control of it is when they use interstate commerce. And they say, well, you can't sell them. If you're going to sell them, you got to put serial numbers on them, etc. But if you're making them for your own use, that is your constitutional right. And that is why I have made a new T-shirt to go along with our holiday collection, our Halloween collection, keeping in the Ghost and Goblins theme. You know, I've made some other ones now with like the alien on it. I have a couple werewolf-related ones. Well, now I've got one with a ghost on it, and it says, ghost guns are real. And they're your and my right. They're our right. We have a right to these things. You have the right to manufacture firearms in your home. It's been established for centuries. So they want to change it now because it is a deliberate attempt to try to disarm the population. And here's the thing, if they're worried about criminals getting them, put criminals in jail. If people are dangerous, they shouldn't be on the streets. How about actually locking people up? Instead of just allowing the prison systems to be for low-level offenders that they can make a lot of money off of. Start holding criminals accountable for their crimes and don't let them out until they've been rehabilitated, till they've served their sentence. You know, and the sentence should be commensurate with the actual crime. If you're a murderer, you shouldn't be getting out of prison. Very seldom should that happen. So like I'm saying, ghost guns are a thing. They're real. They're here to stay. And not only are they here to stay, like I say on my shirt, and you can buy that shirt over at TYMPpistolproject.com. All the proceeds go to support TYMPPP, and you get entries into the friend drawing. But like I said, not only are they real and here to stay, they're also our constitutional right.